Hello students, Namaste, welcome to MBA 360. Today we're going to discuss about IIM Sambalpur. We've been discussing a series of IIMs and their selection process, the eligibility criteria, the weightages, the cutoffs and the number of seats that they have. So now we're going to discuss about IIM Sambalpur. Before I take off with data and information, please subscribe to MBA 360 if you've not already subscribed to it. This will be a single point destination for you to be informed on everything to do with MBA education. This will inform you based on information, data, analysis, research, so that you take a decision based on information and data and not based on perception. Because for us, it's very important for you to look at data as much as possible so that you take the most optimal decision for yourself. Right? And if you want us to cover any other B school or anything like that, please write to us and we'll be more than happy to cover that also. Now about IIM Sambalpur, established in 2015, so 21 years old. Right? Institution is INI, which is an institution of national importance. It's spread about 200 acres of land. 34th best B school in the country. It is 34th best B school in the country. About 516 students in the campus, of which 50% are boys and 50% are girls, give or take a fractional percentage. And about 95% students come from outside the state. Right? And faculty is 77, which essentially means that they have good student-faculty ratio. Now, what is the minimum eligibility? You need to be a graduate, bachelor's degree in any discipline, or CA, CMA, ICAA, CS, and with 50% marks. So we're talking of a graduate with 50% marks or a CA, ICAA, ACS kind of a thing. If you're a category student of SC, ST, PW, it's 45% marks. But graduate is compulsory, right? Now, what is the final weightage breakdown for the batch of 25-27? 75% is pre-PI score and percentage is 25%. Right. Of the 75%, again, you actually have this kind of a thing, which is 40% for CAT score, which is a weightage, 20% for work experience, gender diversity is 10%, academics is 10%, and so on and so forth. But it is scaled to the 75%. So that is the kind of score that you need. So obviously, the CAT score weightage is very, very high, but you also have personal interview and everything that is adjusted for 25% here. Now, what is the minimum qualifying CAT cutoff that you need? It doesn't guarantee you a call, but it is needed for you to get a call. That's the minimum that is needed for you to even expect a call from them. For general, it is 90 percentile. For OBC NCL, it's 80 percentile. EWS was 75 percentile. SC was 55 percentile. ST is 40 percentile. And PW is 40 percentile. That's what you're dealing with. And you also have sectional cutoffs, which is 65 and all. Please note it down because you can get an overall 90 percentile, but if you don't have the sectional cutoff, you will still not get a call. And this is minimum qualifying, remember that, right? Now, what is the number of seats that you have? You have about 134 seats in general category, OBC is 85, EWS is 35, SC is 47, ST is 15, in all 316 seats is what you have, right? And what is the percentile at which you even got a call? Remember I gave you some number earlier, 90 percentile. All these B schools now, they keep revising the number if they find a good profile. So while they establish something, the Senate can decide either which ways, and this seems to be happening here because for general category, at 85 percentile also students did get a call from IIM Sambalpur, and in the previous year it was about 80.2 percentile. Remember, these are all previous year's data. The current year's data is still not come in. It only gives you, what we're trying to do is to lead you to some, or indicate to you what you need to have to get in there, right? And there might be a bit of a difference from what we say for the current year because the Senate might consider some other data also, right? And EWS was 80.15 percentile, OBC is 75 percentile, SC is 55 percentile, and ST is 43 percentile. If you want us to cover any other B school, please write to us and I'll be more than happy to cover that. At this point in time, we're covering all the IIMs to begin with, and we'll also start covering other B schools also as we move along. Thank you, Namaste.